Asti, hand me the sword.
Come, rain or sun, the umbrella is always ready.
Anything out of the ordinary?
No. The surveillance system hasn't detected anything suspicious. It seems like Wuxi has disappeared without a trace.
What's the situation on your end, head librarian? I'm glad you've been enjoying yourself. What about Scene? Connect me to her. Can you hear me, Scene? What's the situation on your end?
Everything's fine. I can't see anything unusual. You got my coordinates, right? Help me with the barricades along my patrol route. Ching, raise the barricades in my area. It's dangerous outside. Just go home and stay safe.
But isn't the Harvest Festival coming up? Why won't you let us out?
We're still clearing the streets and setting up the venue. Please go back and wait for further notice. I promise, the festival will happen on time.
Fire is burning.
Is that? Attention, everyone! The target is on the move from Sector 6 towards Sector 5, along line Y25.
The camera in Sector 6 picked up some movement. Wuxia has appeared. All field officers have been notified. The closest officer is Xin. She's already on her way.
Forgive all sins. Forgive all sins. The fire is burning.
Damn it! We lost him again!
Forgive.
Scene, can you hear me? There's an emergency. Someone in the next block is under attack. I've sent you the coordinates. Go help them.
Help!
Don't you see how dangerous it is outside? What? Forget about the festival! Didn't I tell you to stay home until it starts? It's not time yet!
I'm sorry. You guys seemed... By the way, I saw someone climbing onto a rooftop and heading towards the square. I don't know if it's a thief or what, but it seems dangerous. I mean, we're not in ancient times. Who knows those acrobatic moves anymore?
All right, just go home already! Correction. The target has left the main road and is now moving on the rooftops. I'll stop updating the real-time location. Just follow my coordinates. This is annoying! Why is he leaping around like a rabbit? Stop right there! All personnel, the target is temporarily lost. The last known location is the central square, in front of the main entrance of the Nongsung Pavilion. All field personnel, disperse immediately and surround the central square. Block all roads and prevent the cerulean beast from escaping at all costs.
Nongsun Pavilion? The square in front of the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture? Oh, what's he doing there?
Or a better question would be, what can only be done inside Nongsung Pavilion?
Could it be related to the Central Agricultural System? That system is housed in the Nongsan Pavilion.
The system manages and monitors all farmlands throughout the entire fertile plains. According to current regulations, any changes at the system level require a proposal from the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture and approval from the Bureau of Oversight and Integrity before implementation. As a result, any changes would require authorization from both Director Feng and myself. Since the contamination, we have deactivated the system, and it is currently disabled. What does he want to do with the system at a time like this? Wait. List all the main sub-functions of the system and see what could be used by Wushu.
Sure thing. Main functions include seeding, pest control, sterilization, fertilization, sprinkling, conservation, ripening, harvesting, and husking.
Wait. Did you just say sprinkling?
Yeah, and not only that, the city's landscape maintenance devices are interconnected with the system. Overall, there are around 250,000 sprinklers distributed across the city's landscaped forests, parks, and greenbelts, all managed by the system.
I understand his plan now. I must head to the City Hall now. Secretary Tsing, please wait. What are you intending to do? As I mentioned, Director, the situation is urgent. I need you to activate the citywide broadcast immediately. But this violates the regulations, Secretary Tsing. You are the Director of the Bureau of Oversight and Integrity, and you know that to activate the broadcast, you need to submit a report to the municipal government and obtain permissions beforehand. Now is not the time to adhere strictly to the regulations. If the government holds us responsible, I will take full responsibility. And if you have any grievances at the time, feel free to file a complaint, and I will not contest it. All right, I'll do it. Broadcasting Department, stand by. Increase transmitter power to the maximum and provide full band coverage. All other stations, suspend your programs. We will make an emergency announcement. All right. Please proceed with your statement, Secretary Tsing. Greetings, citizens. I am Xilan Tsing, the executive of the Bureau of Oversight and Integrity in this city. I apologize for interrupting your daily lives once again. Recently, we have been facing a challenging situation due to the contamination of the Grandeur River. In order to demonstrate our unwavering spirit and offer prayers for overcoming this challenge, the government has decided to advance the Harvest Festival. I fully understand the festival's significance to Songlin City, to Jiangyin region, and even to Xi'an, particularly in a difficult time like this. Therefore, I sincerely apologize to all of you once again. We have received reports that the sprinklers of the centralized agricultural system have been sabotaged. We believe that the saboteurs intend to activate the sprinkler system during the Harvest Festival today, causing the Grandeur River water to flood the city and infect all residents. Hence, we are compelled to immediately halt all scheduled activities and urge all citizens to leave public places, return home, and close all doors and windows. We have dispatched personnel to address the issue and apprehend the vandals. We will make every effort to swiftly resolve the situation and restore normalcy to everyone's lives. Until further notice, I kindly request that you refrain from going outside for the well-being and safety of your families. This concludes the broadcast. I can't believe something like this has happened. All directors. Wait, where's Director Feng? Why isn't he here?
Fang Lin has been missing for the past few days. I have no idea what he's been up to, as he didn't request a leave or submit any reports. He probably couldn't stay in the office and went out to the field.
But why did he have to leave at such a critical moment? Well, never mind. We have more pressing matters to attend to. All directors, you've heard what I just said. The centralized agricultural system is under threat, so I need to know who else has direct access to the system. It seems like you already have a suspect in mind. Yes, but I don't have concrete evidence yet.
I wonder whom you suspect.
Well, Mr. Nong Ji is the former director of the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture. Perhaps he still has access to the central agricultural system?
Huh? You don't know Secretary Cheng? Mr. Nong practically founded Songyin City, and the entire system was established during his tenure. Therefore, as a sign of respect, Songlin City has granted him the highest level of access to the system, allowing him to modify commands without any review.
What? This is the first time I've heard anything like this.
That happened long ago before you joined the government. Mr. Nong has been retired for many years after all.
How can you all turn a blind eye to such a significant security breach?
But Secretary Ching, we're talking about Mr. Nong. He's the architect of the city. Moreover, retaining his access isn't a security breach at all. We've been relying on his expertise so far, and his authority facilitates his guidance in agricultural production and allows for timely corrections of any issues. For all those years, Mr. Nong has passionately dedicated himself to this city.
Please take a look at this photo. Instruct the Bureau of Civil Security to apprehend this man. He's the one who directly sabotaged the centralized agricultural system.
Wait. I think I've seen him before.
You've seen him?
Yeah. He looks familiar. Let me see. Oh, right. He's Director Feng's guard.
Wait, Director Feng has a guard? I remember him refusing the guards assigned by the Bureau of Civil Security a long time ago.
Oh, I remember that too. It's customary for the director of the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture to have a personal guard. But when Director Feng took office, he declined the offer.
But that doesn't make sense. I met Director Feng and this young man in front of the hospital last year. They seem to be quite familiar with each other, so I casually asked Director Feng if the young man was a relative of his, and he said that the man was his guard. Dr. Feng answered in such a lighthearted manner that I didn't think much of it at the time. Why are you giving me that serious look, Secretary Ching?
Everything makes sense now. Why didn't I suspect him earlier? It's Feng Lin?
Wait, are you saying that Feng Lin is the culprit behind this disaster? The director of the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture personally destroyed our agricultural production and intends to infect all the citizens with the cerulean blight?
Should we arrest Feng Lin as well?
We should, but I highly doubt we'll be able to catch him in Songlin City. I know his style. If all of this is truly his plan, he must have already prepared an exit strategy. Damn it! Who the heck is he? Can you hear me, Head Librarian? Please find an excuse to step away from Mr. Nong. I have important information to share with you. I just left the City Hall, and the situation has become clear. Wu Shi is Feng Lin's follower, and Feng Lin is the one who has been trying to undermine Songlin City.
Anyway, I genuinely hope that Xian will leave you with unforgettable memories, just as Obed left a lasting impression on me.
Please come to me immediately. We require all the assistance we can get.
What's happening? Are you all leaving now? I understand. These haven't been peaceful days. Fang Lin mentioned his intention to hold the Harvest Festival, but honestly, focusing on formalities seems inappropriate given the circumstances. Indeed I do. How could I not be aware of my successor, the second director of the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture? He used to visit me during his free time, accompanied by his young guard. Yeah, I'm talking about Wuxi, the man who brought you to me that day. Life here can be boring, and they were the only ones who kept me company. But you know, they seemed preoccupied with something, and whenever I asked, they evaded the topic, treating me as if I were a child. Well, I'm old now, and I can't be of much help. All I can do is watch you young people running around, and it saddens me. Regardless, I still hope I can be of some assistance, even if it's just a little. I won't press for details. I assume you've been instructed to keep them confidential, so I won't make things difficult for you. Here, take this. It's an authentication token for accessing the centralized agricultural system. The younger generation looks up to me and has entrusted me with this stuff. It's safe to say that this is the most important key in Sunglin City. Although I'm not sure about your background, I know that you want to help the people here. Take it. The central agricultural system is the cultivation of my life's work, and it will undoubtedly aid you in whatever endeavor you pursue. Just as it has served this land over the years. You're welcome. Now go, and good luck.
I rarely engage in joint operations with others.
Mr. Nong gave you his authentication token, you said? That's the first piece of good news we have received today. Please head to the Central Square and meet up with Xin. She's already there. I believe she is currently engaged in a tough battle. Please stop Wuxi and foil Fang Lin's wicked plan.
Forgive all sin. Fire is burning. Forgive all sins.
That roar. It's the same bear that attacked us earlier. It's heading towards the city. The bear has broken into the city.
Copy that. We've evacuated all citizens from the streets. Please stop it from causing any more damage in the city.
Fire is burning. The fire is burning.
Walk in the rain.
It went towards the central square.
Everyone, the head librarian of Emaon and others are heading to the central square to meet with Scene. At this moment, all our most elite members have gathered there. But even so, we must not remain idle. We will execute the backup plan. In case the system fails, we have manual switches for all the sprinklers. We must manually close all the valves for the sprinklers in the city. By doing so, even if the system reactivates the sprinklers, contaminated water will not be sprayed out.
Wait, we are supposed to manually close all the valves? Each and every one of them?
I've conducted a check of the municipal pipework, and it shows that there are approximately 250,000 valves in the city.
But that's not practical at all! Master Yuan Xuan has taken a significant number of our members, and we are currently left with, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
There's no need to count. I have just done so, and we have fewer than 30 people here, including myself.
This means that each one of us will have to close nearly 10,000 valves on average! It would be easier for us to consume all the grain in the city.
I know, and that's why I will return to the city hall and mobilize all the staff there as well.
However, even with that, it wouldn't be nearly enough. The entire government staff is just a small number, and we must also consider the members who are outside or elsewhere.
Let's not forget our philosophy of practicality. If there is no better solution, then this is the path we must take.
Understood. I will download a detailed map of the pipe network and distribute it to everyone's personal terminals.
I will assign regions to each person for responsibility.
And I will coordinate communications for each zone.
Everyone else, let's leave immediately and take action.
So, this is what happened. My colleagues, please stop what you are doing now and turn off all the sprinkler valves. Mobilize all the police, fire, emergency rescue, and other disaster relief forces.
How much time do we have left?
The culprit plans to activate the sprinklers during the Harvest Festival, so we can assume the sprinklers will be activated the moment the festival starts. Therefore, we have less than 3 hours.
Closing 250,000 valves within 3 hours. This is totally impossible. So we're supposed to close more than 80,000 valves per hour, around 14,000 per minute, 23 per second. Even a child knows these numbers are daunting.
I understand, but every second we spend complaining about the difficulty, the danger gets that much closer to the people of Songlin City.
Hey, we never said we wouldn't help Secretary Ching. Have we ever turned a blind eye to our colleagues in distress and people in danger? We'll immediately notify all the staff to start now.
We will clear the streets to ensure smooth traffic flow.
Well, we will mobilize transportation forces to carry out the task.
We'll dispatch personnel familiar with the pipeline layouts in each district as guides.
And we'll ceaselessly broadcast emergency announcements and request residents' cooperation.
All hospitals throughout the city are already operating at near full capacity. But we will find a way to distribute extra medical resources to deal with this crisis.
If you require any funds, feel free to use them, and we will handle the accounting after the crisis.
I sincerely thank you all.
You can thank us after everything settles down. Secretary Ching, I've always wanted to tell you that while you are the backbone of the government, let's not forget that the Bureau of Oversight and Integrity is not the only department here. We might not be as capable as you, our judgment may not be as sharp, and we may seem old-fashioned and stubborn. However, we are also an integral part of this city, just like you, and the people of Chonglin City rely on us. Let's work together. What's the situation on Secretary Ching's end?
Based on the feedback from our squads, the situation is far from optimistic, to say the least.
Time is running out.
We're responsible for the maintenance of the pipelines, and we understand how challenging this task is. I don't mean to discourage you at this critical moment, but seriously, there's no way to turn off all the sprinklers within 3 hours without a miracle.
My subordinates just reported a new development. Check this out, my friends.
Municipal government. This is Tsing. This is not quite what I expected. Should we take the blame for not effectively telling the residents to stay put? No, not at all. It's my fault. I've forgotten the most powerful force within Songlin City.
The number of valves closed is soaring now. So many residents have stepped out to close the valves in their neighborhoods. Looks like we will make it, Secretary Chung. More than 96% of all valves have been closed. Even if a few remain open, the damage won't be severe.
Amazing!
Tiang, we've received an emergency communication. It's from the head librarian of Emeon.
Oh, right. How's it going with Xin and the others? Did they manage to stop Wuxia?
Don't keep me waiting next time!
Mr. Nong has given us permission to forcibly shut down all the sprinklers.
That's great! But before that, we need to deal with this obstacle. Now, go! You're Tiahua's brother, right? I understand why you're doing this, but you can't. You can't leave everyone without food.
Welcome, visitor. Please state the purpose of your visit. I don't understand your question. You are already within the Central Agricultural System. How may I assist you? High security level request detected. Please identify yourself immediately. Access granted. Please issue the command. If you are referring to authorization, yes, it is complete. It seems this is your first visit here. This centralized agricultural system has long abandoned traditional methods of interaction. While I can understand most verbal commands, if you prefer the traditional input method, I can guide you to the console. Failed to execute the command. All sprinklers have been deactivated since Director Feng Lin and Secretary Jing adjusted the system settings last time. No commands have been issued to reactivate them. Affirmative. All 252,017 valves in the city are closed. Would you like to modify the configuration to reactivate them? However, 250,039 of those valves have been manually closed. The manual lockout must be lifted before the system can assume control. Understood. The sprinkler subsystem will remain on standby.
Wusha has not activated the sprinkler system at all.
Jiang, we've received an emergency communication. It's from the head librarian of Emeon.
Oh? Right. How's it going with Xin and the others? Did they manage to stop Wuxia?
They asked me to inform you that Wuxia didn't activate the sprinkler system at all.
What did you say? Then what was the purpose of all this?
And the head librarian said that all residents of the city must go back home immediately.
Take a break, B. Master, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or not.
Fortunately, we still have this wine. Good wine, like good food, can satisfy your hunger. Tell your mom to prepare some bowls.
Yes. Yes, thankfully we still have this jar of wine. Go and fetch some bowls. Are we all ready?
We are.
Excuse me. Do you have any food to spare for this weary traveler from afar? I'm willing to pay for it. I see. An unabandoned house is already a rare sight here in the western region. Wait, is that... this aroma? Could it be the maiden rose from the Chang'an region?
That's the last of the wine. And I need to let my boy taste it. I'm sorry, but I can't share it with you.
I understand. It has a delightful aroma. I believe it's been reserved for 3 years, or perhaps 5 at most. Unfortunately, Maiden Rose only reveals its true essence after aging for 18 years or more. Now, please allow me to take my leave.
Hey, what's that amazing smell? This old fool's got something really good.
Where is it? Let's go find it.
Are you blind? It's right there on the table!
Hey, old fool. We've come here multiple times, but it seems like you don't trust us at all.
You know, as parents, you should set a good example of honesty for your children. It's not right to enjoy such fantastic wine all by yourself, you know.
What bad luck. Good news is the wine's still here.
What about the boy?
We'll deal with him later. Let's enjoy the wine for now.
Wine is intended for adults. You're not yet ready to appreciate its taste. Maiden Rose is rarely found in the Western region, and giving it to a child would only spoil its essence. It's indeed a fine wine, though it's regrettable that there's so little of it. Old friends always depart, running water eventually passes away, and good wine is never ample enough. I'm sorry, I just drank the last bit of wine without the host's permission. For such fine wine, I should offer something in return. Since you probably don't know what money is, I'll fulfill one of your wishes as payment for the wine.
Can I ask for anything?
Well, I guess I was a bit drunk and boasted a little too much. Seriously, how can an adult say something impossible in front of a child? I can't bring the dead back or make the sun come out of the west, but as long as it can be achieved with human power, feel free to ask.
Please take me away.
Take you away? To where?
To where? Anywhere will do. I want to find my sister.
Sure. What's her name?
Chawa. Her name is Chawa.
And yours?
Wusha. My name is Wusha.
I have other matters to attend to, and we won't be seeing each other again in the near future. As for the remaining matters in Songlin City, I entrust them to you.
The remaining matters?
You have your own path, Wusha. Follow your heart, and everything will be fine.
As you wish, Master. Master, if I'm too incompetent to fulfill your wishes...
No need to worry, Wusha. Whether you succeed or fail, the outcome will not change. By embracing tranquility and forsaking greed, the natural order unfolds, allowing the world to find its balance. I love all the people of Xian deeply, and I'm confident that they won't let me down. It is because of the virtuous nature of this generation that I'm confident they will join me in establishing an eternal paradise.
Why? Why is this? Why is this happening?
I had a dream.
Was it a pleasant dream?
I suppose so. Yes, it was a pleasant dream.
But your expression doesn't look peaceful.
It's difficult to find peace when you still have unfinished tasks and experiments. Besides, I heard the cries of the children. I'm terrified. I'm worried that those children won't have enough to eat. What if they get hungry or get sick? When I think of these concerns, I can't find peace in my dream.
It's all right. It was just a bad dream.
My lifelong pursuit has been to ensure that no one grows hungry. I wonder if I have done well enough.
You don't have to sleep if you're terrified.
One should be like a good seed, growing deep roots and abundant branches. But all tangible things have their inevitable fate. Rice will become food for people, and straw will turn into fertile soil for the coming year. Only then will a seed not be in vain.
Well, sleep then. You've done excellently. No one could have done better than you. No one will ever go hungry or fall ill again. I promise you. Rest well, and have a peaceful dream. Sweet dreams. Well, so, autumn comes in the end.
You could even flip heaven and earth, if that's what you wished for.
So, after a millennium, you're the first old friend to welcome me back, right? Well, quite the endurance to have made it this far, young lady.
Same here from my side. It's surprising to see someone of your stature resorting to rowing a boat to cover your tracks over such a long distance. How would you like me to address you? Sower? Jisia? Or perhaps the First Emperor? Despite Master Yuan Chuan's advice to show respect, your actions make it hard for me to do so.
I see. It's not exactly honorable to take a fisherman's boat, but I've left enough compensation for 2 new ones.
Are you trying to play dumb?
Same here from my side. Do you really have time to deal with me now? Or even if I play along and don't run away, can you actually take me down within the time limit? You may seem composed, but deep down, anxiety is gnawing at you, right? You're not the only one who followed me all the way to Qingyu City. Now, Weishe is not extending hospitality to guests from afar. That goes against Yuan Chuan's teachings, right? You've noticed them too, right? Our northern friends seem interested in cerulean water as well. Well, I'm not bothered. Even if you're looking to fight here, I'm fine with it. I've got plenty of time. But if you do fight me here, I wonder if you can keep up with our northern friends. I have a suggestion. Since Yuan Chuan is here, why not leave me to him and go after our northern guests? Or do you doubt if Yuan Chuan can handle me?
Yuan Chuan has everything under control. You're just a cornered rat.
A cornered rat, huh? Well, Qingyu City is definitely cornered. And there are way too many rats that have been around for too long.
All right, I need an update on what's happening now.
All the indicators are the same as usual.
Still the same, right?
Yes. This has been the case since the head librarian left the city. We've tried using cutting-edge devices, but no matter how we measure time and space, whether through the scientific lens or the CAVE's secret knowledge system, the results don't change. Time flow in Tanglin City is stopped now. It's almost like this city is isolated from the natural flow of time, become an island detached from the outside world. This is just like
the Library of Babel.
We don't know how to fix this now.
And I don't think we should try it. I trust the head librarian, who has been through so much with us, wouldn't put the people of Songlin City in harm's way. Maybe this is the best course for now. With the root cause of cerulean blight unsolved, it might be wise to temporarily halt the contamination. Head librarian. And Master Yuan Suen? Please, we're all relying on you.